feel good, play good, you play good, you make a lot of money, right? Isn't that what they say? Well, a guy who always looks good, and especially looked good today, and a guy TJ knows very well, Tom Wilson, he stopped by our set earlier today. We are thrilled to have Tom Wilson joining us here live on set. I feel like we can just get you two going for an interview on its own, because TJ, you're telling us kind of weird being on this side of things with Tom here at the desk.
Very, very weird not getting ready to go battle with him downstairs. But always love sitting next to the right side over here.
So many great memories. And Tom, take us through the fit. First of all, you're rocking the red carpet here tonight. Take us through the walk, the suit.
Yeah, this is actually Ovi's watch that he gave us, so that's a little Caps theme there. Pretty amazing gift. And yeah, it's kind of one of the only suits that I haven't worn. You know, you do the red carpet every year, you gotta keep it fresh. So this is one that I haven't done so far, so pulled it out.
So it's been a big change now. We've got the right side here, 3 right wingers, and I've been retired forever. I didn't actually get retired. They retired me, locked me out of the office. So you're here. How different is this to this guy that you're normally screwing around with in warm-up to having him here and interview him?
Yeah, it's definitely different. You know, and I don't know, maybe, Alan, maybe you can help me out. Right now, it's so fresh that it feels like, you know, maybe I could just run downstairs. We're switching spots. Maybe it's on. No, but for me, it's so excited to be able to still be a part of the organization, to be tight with the boys. Obviously, these guys are my brothers, so even if it's just an interview and maybe hanging out after the game or something, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and Tom, for you now, if you haven't had this guy, you had all those great warm-ups together, and, you know, all the stuff that this guy created in the tunnel. It's so different now that, you know, all of this, and I hate it. I actually hate that Backy's not playing. I hate that you're not playing. I loved watching you guys, and I'm so happy you're a part of our thing now, but what's it like when he wasn't there with you again?
Yeah, I mean, guys like that, like Backy and Osh, they leave impressions, and, you know, they'll be a part of the culture forever in our room. They were such good people and such good teammates that, you know, those lasting impressions are just there, and they're intertwined in the culture, and they're always a text or a phone call away, and having Osh here was made my day, so it's fun to have him around, and you know, those are 2 of the best right there, so we'll always play hard for them. I know if we're not playing hard, he'll call down, or he'll show up and kick us in the end.
He'll make sure they get going. Hey, season 13 for you, Tom. Expectations for yourself and expectations for this group, returning a lot of key players, but also adding in a few pieces as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty, you know, comfortable group. You know, last year there was a lot of new faces, so this year I think we just want to hit our stride as quick as possible. We love our group in there. It's a bunch of great guys, so I think we kind of showed up and made some noise last year, and this year we're going to have a bit more of a target, and I think guys are still really hungry to do more and just win as many games as we can. So there's a lot of excitement at the rink today, and excited to get this thing going again.
I really felt like there was a culture change that year that TJ became a Washington Capital. I felt it out here. I felt it when I was around you guys. What was the biggest thing that TJ brought to you guys, and what have you taken from him that you're going to pass on to the young guys from now on?
Yeah, a lot of the things that Osh brought to the table were applicable at the rink or away from the rink. Like just being a good person. I think the first day I threw a piece of trash and it missed the can, and Osh beat me to it and threw it in the garbage can. And it's just the kind of person he is. He just make everybody around him better at the rink and better away from the rink. And like those things I talked about, you know, that's lasting. So it's you know, he's family, he's an amazing friend, teammate, all the above. So I've learned a lot, and I looked up to him, still look up to him. Now he's in a new chapter, and still impresses me on TV when I throw him on. And it was weird last night. I just turned on the TV, and I'm like, oh man, there's Osh. Or yesterday in the room I walked in, and you were on McAfee, or I was like, there's Osh again. It brightens your day when you see the big man on the screen.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Are you?
I'm good. Yeah. No, it's, you know, I got to stay in the seat, but I want to give him a hug after every answer here. So, you know, we've been apart for, you know, since last season, and unlike these guys, you know, I wasn't back in training camp to give everyone the hugs and talk about everything. So, really, me and Tom haven't seen each other too much in the last little bit. So, it's great to great to be back together here. One thing that for me, especially when I was hurt last year, was you know, I always worried. I always take a lot of pride in, you know, trying to help out the young guys or trying to help out the guys with whatever it is. It could be on the ice on the face-off play. It could be in the locker room, maybe when the team's not going or you need to do a little adjustment before Carbs comes in. I was saying this earlier, I kind of know the answers that the boys are going to say, but Tom, maybe for everyone else, with, you know, since I'm gone now, Backy's gone now, you obviously step up into a large leadership role. You were already a very vocal and huge leader for our team in organizing things off the ice and stepping up on the ice. You're the protector of the team. Maybe share with the rest of the fans kind of how that leadership has stepped up since, you know, some of us old geezers have moved on.
Yeah, I mean, my whole career, I've had a ton of guys to learn from and look up to in that regard. I think sometimes now it's letting some of the other guys speak up sometimes, and I've always probably been a little over vocal in the room, and Backy wants to tell me to shut up half the time. But you know, these years now are a little bit older, and there's new guys coming up, and there's new guys finding responsibility in the leadership, and you know, Obi kind of said that to me in Ocean over the years, like, you don't always have to be the one to speak up. Let some of the other guys take the reins a little bit and push the team in the right direction. And obviously I'll be there with the veteran guys when they need us.
Well, I do have to say this, you're the best looking villain in the National Hockey League.
100%.
And thank you for keeping the dress code alive.
Yeah.
And have a great run. Be the #1 gangster in the NHL.
Yeah.
Continue to play as well as you did last season, basically every year you've been here.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Nice, one and only Alan May. All right, give each other that bear hug, Osh.
Let's go. I'm not gonna
set some mics.
I'm not gonna limit him to just the protectors in the league. I'm gonna say the whole league.
There we go.
Best dressed, best looking guy.
Join.
All right.